Hey you all, it's Amber from Ostomy Diaries. In today's video, I'm going to be talking to you all about an ostomy diet for the first 4 to 6 weeks after surgery. This is going to be part 1 of 2. I'm going to do what I eat now, but I've gotten a lot of requests for a diet video, so I wanted to just dive in and talk about what I ate right after surgery. So first things first, there are a few things that are just absolute no-goes for newbie ostomates right after surgery that you just can't do. You can't risk it, you might get a blockage. The main things that you absolutely have to stay away from are roughage, raw vegetables, and seeds. And you know, that's on any pamphlet that you get after surgery. Like I told you in a previous video, like a dodo brain, I ate spinach dip about a week and a half after surgery. I thought, oh, it's chopped up really well, it's cooked, so I'll be okay. No, it was not okay. The spinach dip was in the toilet. Thank goodness that I didn't get a blockage and that didn't get bunched up in there and caused me to have more surgeries. In addition to those foods that, you know, are on the brochures and on the pamphlets, like don't eat these, I also stay away from chips, especially chips that were corn-based, beans, and oatmeal. I used to love to eat oatmeal for breakfast. I do now, but those first few weeks, anything that was like really grainy like that, I kind of stayed away from those because I didn't want to risk getting a blockage. Do be advised that the first couple weeks, your output is going to change colors based on what you eat if it has certain dyes in it. I got a blue slushie from Sonic, and I kid you not, my output was electric blue in the toilet. So just keep that in mind. You might want to keep a food journal the first few weeks and just know that, you know, you're not turning into a Smurf if you ate something blue. Just be on the watch for that. Dyes do change that. So the next thing that happened to me right after surgery is I had to start eating things with more potassium in them because my potassium levels were so low. So a few things that I ate that had a lot of potassium that really helped me and that were totally fine for my digestion was the Special K breakfast drinks. Those have a lot more potassium than you would imagine. The purple vitamin waters, potatoes, and then obviously bananas. But honestly, potatoes have more potassium in them than bananas. So, you know, I was having baked potatoes, boiled potatoes, mashed potatoes. I would, you know, peel potatoes and boil them and then just put some of the spray butter on it. Those helped me, and I did see my potassium levels start to rise after I was consuming those things on a daily basis. So now the good stuff. Here's what I actually ate and enjoyed eating. Some of it's pretty healthy and then some of it's totally not healthy, but it tasted good and I was finally able to eat again because I was feeling good. The first go-to meal that I had shortly after surgery was I would get tilapia from Food City or wherever, and then I would get Kentucky kernels, like breadcrumbs, and I would kind of toss the fish in that so it had just a light dusting of a crust, and I would bake it and I would eat that with rice. You can get like the microwave rice, Uncle Ben's, whatever. Just don't get the kind with like little peas in it that first week or two. I avoided those. I just got the plain like roasted chicken flavor, and I would eat fish and rice. That was one of my favorite meals right after surgery. I digested it fine and it caused no issues for me. Another one that's super easy is chicken. You could have it grilled or baked. If you know you want to put a little lemon juice on there, I did that a couple times. I also got the shake and bake little breading and lightly dusted it and baked it in the oven, and I'd have that with one of the microwave baked potatoes. You could do a sweet potato if you're kind of craving something a little sweeter, and I would put you know, butter or sour cream or cheese or whatever on the potato. You know, butter, sour cream, all that is fine for right after surgery, and that worked for me, and that was another kind of go-to meal that I had. And then some ideas for the less healthy things. Y'all, I love ramen noodles. They're so cheap and they're so easy, and my sodium levels actually got a little bit low, so ramen noodles have enough sodium, you know, for the average person for their entire day, maybe 2 days. But I enjoyed me some ramen noodles. pasta, mac and cheese, you know, fettuccine noodles, all of those should digest okay in the first few weeks right after surgery. And they're just kind of, you know, the softer things that are really easy to chew. Keep that in mind. Those are really good for the first few weeks after surgery. The next thing that I really loved that's, you know, not the healthiest is pancakes and French toast. Those fluffy pancakes, oh my soul, those tasted so good right after surgery. And I was healthy enough to eat again, so I felt like I deserved those pancakes. I love French toast. I put maple syrup and butter on them. Epitome of health over here, but I digested those fine. I mean, I had those literally a couple days after my surgery. I was good with pancakes, no issues with my stomach or my output, and it was great. A few other things: peanut butter on bread, that's totally safe. Yogurt, anything that's mushy like that, yogurt, pudding, ice cream. Just don't get ice cream that, you know, has nuts in it, because things like that that are hard to chew normally are not going to digest very well with a new ostomy and a new stoma. But don't get discouraged, because once your body adapts and starts to heal, you're going to have so many more options. That's what worked for me. Everyone's different. Somebody else, you know, may have been able to eat something different, but that is what was safe for me right after I got my ileostomy. So I hope that gives you some ideas of what you can eat, and, you know, maybe something that you hadn't thought of, like those pancakes. So yummy. Hope this helps, and if you haven't done so yet, check me out on social media at Ostomy Diaries or on my website at OstomyDiaries.com. And please subscribe to my YouTube channel so you'll stay in the know for the videos that I've got coming up. So can't wait to see y'all in my next video. Bye!